Dianne Feinstein claims that Trump's new immigration plan will cripple agriculture.
It would cripple agriculture if they didn't have the people coming in to do this work. And what we have found is Americans will not do this kind of stoop labor in 100 degrees temperature. So you would have a severe crippling of the largest ag industry in America.
So yeah, there it is. Americans, you're too lazy to deserve the jobs that we're giving to these people below labor law regulations. Yeah, you guys are the lazy ones. No, okay, so first of all, I know a lot of hardworking Americans, working class folks that would happily go work in, well, happily is a bit of a strange phrasing, but they would go and work in 100-degree weather because they need to provide for their kids and provide for themselves. To say that Americans aren't hardworking enough to deserve jobs and giving them to illegals instead, because money walks, bullshit walks, right? So the illegal people are able to take a job for much less because the skilled laborers who have the certifications for certain jobs would have every right to charge you more. Because you don't want a good job, you want a cheap job, you go and find somebody who doesn't have the certification that'll do the job illegally, because they're also here illegally as well, trespassing on private property. So I see this being more about Dianne Feinstein and her crony friends wanting cheapest labor possible for all of their future endeavors. No, these people need to go. I'm sorry about their luck, but if you're not here legally, you are trespassing on private property. It is the same as if somebody was trying to crash in your house. They have no right to be here. I'm sorry about whatever story, whatever reason they have of ending up here. Life is complicated sometimes, but we need to take care of our citizens first. People who are here legally, and that includes immigrants. And that includes immigrants who have gone through all of the legal hoops that they had to jump through, and they played the system by the system's rules. There's no reason why somebody else should get ahead of them because they disregarded the rules. We need to uphold our law. Otherwise is to embrace lawlessness and chaos. But before I end the video, I wanted to show you this video. So Navarro is the woman who claimed a while back that Trump's WWE CNN gif that he tweeted out was calling violence against reporters. This, of course, is moronic. It was a funny gif from a fictional TV show, a show where they literally put on a show for the people watching. Everything's fake, which is a great analogy for politics, honestly. But to say that that gif glorified violence against them is a stretch at best. But moving on.
Okay, let me take the premise that both of you keep going back to, is that these people came in here unable to speak English, no skills, very destitute, if you will, but now they are the cream of the crop of society. And so we are agreeing that upward mobility.
I gotta stop for just a second. Don't you love how the monitor for Chris Cuomo, Jack Kingston, his monitor is below Chris Cuomo, so he has to peer over his nose, looking a bit smug and pretentious, if you don't mind me saying. I wonder, though, does he always put his monitors so low? Is he always talking down to the person he's talking with? I mean, I know he's talking down to them, but is he literally talking down to them is what I'm asking. It's just an interesting detail I noticed while watching this interview earlier today.
Is a good thing, and if we agree that upward mobility is a good thing, and we have the choice to have merit-based immigrants come to the country who are upwardly mobile, is that not a good thing? And does that mean, because you're discussing it, that you're racist? I think one of the problems that the left has with this president, whatever he does, the quick label is, oh, this is a racist policy. Frankly, I think it's a discussion worth having.
Well, Jack, you got to pick a shield or a sword. You haven't heard that word come out of any mouth except your own in this discussion.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
I've heard it not necessarily on this show,
But this
I've
is what
heard
matters.
it in pushback on that.
But that's also damaging dialogue. When you project a criticism onto everybody who asks you a question, that's not fair either.
I know, it would be really ironic if someone were to accuse Jack Kingston of being racist, wouldn't it?
Saying it's racist. I'm questioning, who are we as a country? What do we value? Are the words on that pedestal still meaningful?
Chris, let me tell you something. I've got absolutely no qualms or problems saying that I think this policy is peddling to racism. That's what he's done during his entire campaign. That's what
I sounded an air horn, but I forgot I muted my mic for when I played the video clip. So yeah, racism, racist. This whole thing is racism. Is she gonna have to check your privilege, you stupid little caveman? You cave-dwelling Neanderthal? Stupid fucks like yourself don't understand concepts like racism. And then we also have this lovely article that we're not even going to read, but I just want to show you the headline. It's from Huffington Post. The War on Immigrants. Racist Policies in the Trump Era. Good stuff, right? But hey, we're not out of the Briggs just yet. The Briggs? Is that a saying? We're not out of hell yet. Now, this has been going around, and I thought I'd share it with you as well. Tack it onto this video.
What you're proposing, or what the president's proposing here, does not sound like it's in keeping with American tradition when it comes to immigration. The Statue of Liberty says...
The Statue of Liberty says, not the poem inscribed at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty said this. Please, Jim Acosta, virtue signal me. Quoting from your phone, by the way.
Give me you're tired, you're poor, you're huddled masses, yearning to breathe free. Doesn't say anything about speaking English or being able to be a computer programmer.
It also didn't say anything about being fucking entitled to coming into a country. This is a community. We have every right to say yay or nay. And essentially what's funny about this is Stephen Miller just tears him down for like 5 minutes, calling him stupid, essentially, saying, well, that is a poem, not an article of law. That is a poem written by somebody, not a democratically made piece of legislature. It's just, should we also do something for the national anthem? Should we make the national anthem, all the phrases said in it, enforceable by law? I mean, come on, man, Jim, you can't be this dumb, right? You understand that, and I the point isn't lost on me. I know he was trying to say that, hey, this is a representation of our values. Should we not uphold to it as much as possible? Well, look, values change over time. And back then, we didn't have the same issues we do now. So us proposing a merit-based immigration policy is not racist. It's not even immoral, to say the least. It's going to be pretty much good for everybody. The people with the most to offer are going to get bumped to the top. I don't see how it's bad in the slightest. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. I should be back to my normal ways of doing videos soon. My video editing software crashed the other day, and I've been able to record a video or two using it, but it crashes randomly sometimes after using it for just a few minutes. So I've been trying to increase my my skills with OBS. There are a lot of things you can do with overlays and logos and things like that. So I'm probably going to be sticking with this for a while until I find something I know how to use. So that'll be it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought about all this in the comments section. And yeah, I feel like I rambled a little bit in this video, but I wanted to get all of these points out there, and I really didn't know how to tie it all together. So I didn't really write a script. I just rambled and showed you a few video clips, but hopefully it's good. Let me know how it turned out. And yeah, I'll see you all later today.